Good morning. Thought I'd take this opportunity to share with you my garage golf simulator setup. I bought this simulator about 2 years ago. To be honest, I haven't used it all that much. This is the Optishot 2 golf simulator, probably the most affordable one that you can find on the market. I got it about 2 years ago and set this up in my garage because I live in northern Illinois, near the Wisconsin border, and I have not been on a golf course since October. It is April, we're on lockdown, and boy, have I been using it in the last few weeks. So anyway, I've seen many videos on YouTube regarding these $10,000 and $20,000 home simulators where people have built out a room in their house and pretty much built a permanent simulator in their house. Mine is truly a garage simulator, and I spent less than $500 for the whole setup. And I will explain my setup and how easy it was, but I wanted to share with you to show you that it is possible to get out and swing a golf club and get ready for the upcoming season. My golf league starts in a couple of weeks. Today, it's relatively sunny. We've got some sunshine outside, but it's 26 degrees this morning. We expect a high of the low 40s, and next week we expect the temperatures to get in the 60s. So I've got to get ready. So anyway, this is my setup for this week, which happens to be Masters Week. Optishot has allowed us to play Augusta National, a replica of Augusta National they call Sweet Magnolia. So I'm just going to take a couple of the swings here to show you that yes, I can swing a golf club in my garage golf simulator. So here we are on the first tee at Augusta National. I am going to aim down the left side of the fairway. There's my little fade, stay in play. All right, the right rough. Leaves myself 125 yards. My caddy, Optishot, is telling me I'm a 9-iron away, but I have a space next to the trees, an opening. So I hit these little foam golf balls. They work very well. I just hit that one off a tee. But I could certainly hit the foam golf balls off the mat. Oh, pretty good shot. And I'm putting. A little bit of crowd noise. You also can use the simulator without hitting a ball. One thing I really like about the Optishot is actually putting, surprisingly. And I can attempt to putt. What do I have here? I have 18 feet for my birdie without a ball. Just line up on the spot on the simulator. Oh, pulled that one left. And I've got it set for a gimme inside 10 feet, so that is a par. So I like the putting because, as you can see on the left here, it showed my path slightly outside in. I can even work on my putting stroke here in the simulator. So here I am, first hole. I made par on the first hole. So let me show you my simple, what I call my poor man's golf simulator in the garage. Okay, so here's my setup. I call it my poor man's garage door golf simulator because the entire setup you see here costs less than $500. Let me explain. First, in the heart of it, is obviously the Optishot simulator itself. I got this for less than $200 on eBay. I had to bid for it. I saw an auction site that was selling a number of them, and it took me a while. I was trying to get it for under $200, and I succeeded. I've seen it on eBay elsewhere for $289. I think on Amazon the best price I've seen is about $389, but I got this one for under $200. So it can be gotten at an affordable price. The other big ticket item, or big component of the cost, was the laptop. I did not have a laptop before I got the simulator, so I got this MacBook on eBay for under $200. Now, when you buy a laptop, you have to make sure that it has sufficient power to run the Optishot software. As you can see, the picture on the laptop is very, very good. So I do most of my adjusting, whether I change clubs or change where I aim left or right, using the arrow keys down here. You can see I'm aiming left or right, and I can go up or down with club down here in the bottom right. I can go to a 3-wood, a 5-wood, a hybrid, and you can customize your set on Optishot. So anyway, that's the computer. Between that, just under $200, and the simulator itself, under $200, that's the bulk of the expense. Now, the rest of my setup, of course, is I wanted to project it on the screen. Now, this screen is actually attached to my garage door, just using some clamps here. Pretty simple setup. The screen itself is a lightweight, almost parachute type material that I bought on eBay for about $15. And I anchor the bottom of it with a couple of old paint cans. And that's the screen. And it does a pretty nice job, and I'm able to hit the foam balls into the screen. Usually I play without the ball, just swinging at the spot on the Optishot simulator itself. Some other nice to haves. Well, if I project it on the screen, I got myself this projector on eBay. I have it sitting on a little stool there next to the simulator. I got that projector for about $79 on eBay. I recommend somewhere between 5,000 and 8,000 lumens. I believe this one is 5,000 lumens. So you can spend upwards of several $100s for a nice projector. This one works just fine, as you can see. So the Optishot simulator itself connects by that wire to the side of the computer, and then I have a cable going from the computer to the projector, and there's my setup. I did buy this nice stand. It's a musician stand. Hold the laptop so it's more eye level. There's my golf clubs just to the right of it. And then the other thing I highly recommend is getting a mat to stand on. I bought a mat on eBay for $30 or $35, or on Amazon for $30, $35. But I picked up this nice one that's about 3/4 of an inch, maybe an inch. I think it's more like 3/4 of an inch. I highly recommend the heavier one. The other upgrade that I've made to the system since I first bought it was I replaced the original hitting surface that comes with the Optishot with a thicker one. These are available on eBay. I forget the price, but I've upgraded it. The Optishot device itself is fairly durable with the pad that comes with it, but I upgraded my pad, and this doesn't move around on my garage floor, so it works very nice. So that's my setup. As you can tell, between the cost of the laptop and the simulator itself, about $400, and then another $100 for the rest of the components. But I'm able to hit golf shots in my garage. I can do it in the winter. It does get kind of chilly out here. As I said, it's around 30 degrees outside right now, and I'm quite comfortable in my garage as long as I'm not directly in the wind. I'm able to play 2 or 3 times a day. It's easy to set up. Takes me about 10 minutes to set the whole thing up, to attach the screen to the garage door, lay down my mat and simulator, set up the computer. I leave the computer set up on the stand all the time, and I just pull it out, push it up against the side of the wall, and then bring it out toward the center. I have plenty of room. I don't have to worry about hitting my garage door opener. so it works very well inside my 2-car garage. If you have any questions, please leave some comments below. I'd be happy to answer them for you, but there it is, my $500 golf simulator.